This video is about the very beautiful former BBC News anchor Wendy Dando. Wendy Dando was born the 9th day of November, the year of 1961. Very tragically, her very young life ended the 26th day of April in the year of 1999. She was just 37 years old. Miss Wendy Dando was an English journalist, television presenter, and news reader. She spent most of her career at the BBC and was the Corporation Personality of the Year in the year of 1997. At the time of her death, her television network included co-presenting the BBC One program Crime Watch with Nick Ross. On the morning of the 26th of April, the year of 1999, Miss Dando was shot dead outside her home in Fordham, southwest London, prompting the biggest manhunt murderer inquiry conducted by Metro Police in the country's largest crime investigation since the hunt for the Yorkshire Ripper. The local man Barry George was convicted and imprisoned for the murder, but after 8 years in prison, he was acquitted following an appeal and retrial. No other suspects have ever been charged in the shooting death of British darling Wendy Dando. Before her death, she also gave a vow to her employer at the station she worked at in the United Kingdom. It was a case that would have blew Jeffrey Epstein case out of the water years before. She had high-profile millionaires and billionaires with Prince Andrew name on it for having sex with young kids. That's how the Jeffrey Epstein case, before the Jeffrey Epstein case. You also heard very strong rumor that Wendy Dando was murdered because she was investigating wars and war crimes in Europe. But no matter what the outcome was, Wendy Dando was took from us at a very young age of 37. She never was able to live to become a wife, a mother, and reach her full potential. As this audio podcast is made, the persons that was behind the murder of Dando is still free and welcome with us. This video about Dando is a re-video of Dando. I had 2 videos of Dando from news report from the BBC, and I used their footage 100%. And since I did use the footage of the BBC, I was not able to have my video show in the UK. So now I am going to do my own video about Wendy Dando. Dando's first job was a trainee reporter for the local weekly newspaper, the Western Mercury, where her father and brother worked. After 5 years as a print journalist, she started to work for the BBC, becoming a news reader for the BBC Radio Divan in 1985. That year, she transferred to BBC Southwest, where she presented the regional news magazine program Spotlight Southwest. In 1987, she worked for Television Southwest, then the BBC Spotlight employment. In early 1988, Dando moved from regional news to national television in London to present the BBC television news, especially the short on the hour bulletins that aired both on BBC One and BBC Two from the year 1986 until the mid-90s. I'm not sure if the case of Dando have ever been reopened or still been investigation, but on that fateful day, we had an angel leave us. She was sort of like a daughter, like Princess Diana. She was the Princess Diana of female journalists in the UK. Our hearts still mourn the death of Jill Wendy Dando. May she rest in peace.